everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you a brand new series for our YouTube channel. We are going to be playing through Hogwarts Legacy. I am so excited to get into this game. I know there's a lot of controversy around the game. I do not support the views of the author, but I do support the company that made the game. So I'm going to play the game, and that's all really that I'll say about it. I won't respond to any comments in the comment section regarding it or anything. I just do not want to be a part of the drama, okay? So, as we're going to play through the game, you didn't miss much before this screen. I was just setting up some settings. I am playing this on the computer, the PC, using a controller. So, let's go ahead and read our letter here. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on 1 September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elzar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley. Oh, Weasley like Ron Weasley? So I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but I was very much interested in playing this game. This is cool. Who do we want to be? Which one looks like Vesper? Where's a good Vesper? Well, let's do this one. Okay. Yeah, that's a good face. I don't want to do any glasses. Skin color's fine. Hair. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I had to zoom out a little bit. Let's have cool hair, I guess. Let's do this one. Okay. Whoops. Hair color. What hair color should we have? Oh gosh, not pink. Let's see. Let's do... black hair. We're gonna do this. Other cool hairs down here. That one's kind of cool. That one's even cooler. Alright, we're going with that one. What does this look like? Nope, we're going with this one. This is gonna be Vesper here. Ooh, scars. Maybe one over her eye. That would look pretty cool. Freckles and mold. Let's do none. Complexion. That looks good. Smooth skin. That looks good. Eye color. That looks pretty neat right there.
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Oh.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay, and we're going to do easy. Light gameplay challenge. We are going to be... How do I bring up the keyboard? Alright, well, we're going down to the keyboard. Vesper Valentina. And she's going to be a witch. Start our journey. Alright.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ooh, he's suspicious of something. Like I said, I'm not a huge Harry Potter like buff. I don't know a whole lot. I read the first book and watched pieces of the movies. What was that? But beyond that, I don't really know the lore. Never was really into it, so this should be still should be fun. Should be fun exploring it, almost fresh, you know.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock's Goblin Rebellion.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh, we see something that they can't.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh, jeez. I was wondering what we saw down there. smokes.
The key! Give me your hand!
Whoa. What a way to start off. Jeez. I was wondering what we saw outside the carriage.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Potion. That to heal.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Aw.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay. And this game looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know how it looks for you guys, but on my screen it's gorgeous.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
Interesting.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Okay.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that
He's
search.
getting really close to the side.
There's the path down below. This way.
Okay, so there's an ancient
But, sir,
magic.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
The heck is this?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
Interesting.
Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
RT to perform basic tasks. Okay.
Excellent!
Camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same thumbstick, by disabling camera relative targeting and settings. Okay. Whoa, wee.
That was a bit rougher than I
I see. We
expected.
outline things. We're gonna like where
Your
we're
wand work's
targeted.
improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Aha.
We're close
Yeah.
now. It's just ahead.
The wind is pushing me.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Cool. Reparo.
Almost there.
Yeah. Can I find stuff in these pots? Nothing so far.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay. There's a mural here. Minimap shows your surroundings with the purple thing being in the middle. This is your quest objective. Okay, so we gotta go up and around. But what is this?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Cool. We gotta go around. Ooh, what's this?
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Yeah, but who is he? I don't think we're finding anything in these pots, but I'm gonna keep destroying them.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh. Interesting.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
So we can see things that
There's
other
that
people
glow
can't.
again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Investigate.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
What is this place? Someone's sleeping here.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
The bank. Wait,
Vault number 12, I presume.
is this the ride at Universal?
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
It is. That's the Universal ride.
After you.
I have been there, the Universal Studios, to
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
the Wizarding World or whatever.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12.
This
As
is
we
cool.
speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Interesting.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Interesting. Okay.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Got a glowing armband.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was
Oh.
that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
And over here. Wait, there was like a chest or something there.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Hold on. I want to get that chest. 38 gold things. Okay, let's go inside this vault. Thank you.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Oh,
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
steady your wand with L, guided along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press this corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the path. Okay. Uh-oh. Did it. Cast Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Okay.
A door.
that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Right.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Okay. Interesting. Does he know where we're going?
I see
or...
something up ahead.
Oh.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Well, let's do Revelio again.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. Oh, I know Lumos. Great trigger.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Should we be worried about that big sword he's holding? Oh. Oh. I feel like we should be worried.
Look out!
Protecto!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Deposo! Stupefy! Dissecto!
Potato! Stupefy!
Confringo!
Stupefy.
Levioso! Exposo! Defendo! Deposo! Confringo! Lumos!
Is it all of them?
Stay close!
Oh.
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Things are going this way.
Isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Ah.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Okay, come this way. You come that. Oh, I see it. It's like a point.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh gosh.
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Tego to stun enemies with Stupefy, counterattack. Yeah, we got that. Stunned enemies take extra damage, indicated by gold numbers. Okay. You are causing me problems, but you're letting me get a bunch of stupefies off. Alright, sick. I like the combat. I mean, it's me just mashing right trigger, but that's what I enjoy, so. Oh, Luminos. This way. Ah, here's something. Another door. Okay. That
there you are. How did you? What is this place?
I don't know, but I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Interesting.
I wonder. Follow my lead.
Oh, is that the guy? From the island, from the ruins?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder
Charles
if the path
Rookwood
we've created
may be impossible to follow.
and Percival
It will
Rackham.
only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
So he pulled out his memory and put it in there.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
He's terrifying.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
Aww. I like that
have
guy.
No patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oof. Oh no. It's a bigger one of those guys.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
The locket?
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
They picked up a locket. Was that the thing the memory was in? Cool. We're so copyright strike. Not a strike, we're so copyright. Oh gosh. Hogwarts Legacy! Yay! Cool. I'm excited. This has been amazing so far. Like, this has been a ton of fun playing through so far. I like the combat. I like the story. Facial animations are kind of... they're not bad. Our face kind of gets wonky sometimes.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Well, thank you.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Who's this guy?
Phineas Nigellus.
Thank you for telling me.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Interesting.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Okay.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Sort me! What house am I?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Caring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Certain sense of curiosity?
A desire to learn. I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw, okay. I'll go with Ravenclaw. I don't know the difference between... I know Gryffindor is where Harry Potter was, and Slytherin is where, like, Malfoy and Snape and them were. I don't know anything about Ravenclaw, so... yeah, I'll choose this one. Except the house.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Ah, thank you.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
No Quidditch.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
In other words, dismissed.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Weasley.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Is the one that sent us the letter.
Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw Common Room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Interesting.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Cool.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright, well I think what we will do is we will go ahead and save the game. Wanted to make sure I could do that. And we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And then when we come back, we'll continue right where we left off. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.